This is the application for the SwitchBot Lock Pro. Right here from the home screen, we could see we get a little icon. If I select the circle, I can unlock the SwitchBot lock without having to go into it. It also shows, hey, now this is open, green icon with a little opening gesture, and this is orange. If I select it again, it will send the command to lock the lock, and I'll get a little buzz notification up at the top letting me know that things are locked. But we can also do that from within the device itself. We got a big lock icon right there at the top. Here we have a keypad. If you paired your keypad, simply select that and it'll bring you over into your keypad options. If you have a remote, you would be able to select the information for the remote right there. Next, you have emergency unlock. Selecting this gives you a little description of what's going to happen. Pressing it once will have the lock continuously rotate clockwise to try and lock or unlock your door. Selecting again will have it continuously rotate counterclockwise. This is if things get stuck. If your lock still cannot unlock, please contact customer support, and then right down there, how to contact them. Next, you have the logs for the lock itself. And here you can see I've been playing quite a bit with it. Locked via the app, unlocked via the app, touchpad, passcode, manual, NFC, keypad. I used a fingerprint at one time, manually done. So this is going to let you know who has been accessing your home and how. That's a great feature, and the fact that they roll in the information from the touchpad as well is invaluable. Coming up to the top, you can see the status of the door, whether you're connected to the cloud or Bluetooth, and then the battery life for the lock itself. I do have this attached to the SwitchBot hub, which is why you see that cloud icon. But that's the settings for the lock. As you might imagine, a retrofitted lock, there's not going to be a lot that you can do because that's what you want. You want simplicity. But there are a few settings that we can manipulate, and we would do that by selecting the sprocket icon in the upper right-hand corner. Starting off, we have the name of our device. Selecting this will allow us to change the name, change the home location, and then change the room location within that home. Coming down, we have our basic settings. Do you want the indicator light to be on? Yes or no? So when it locks itself and unlocks itself. Do you want it to have sound? Yes or no? Remote, unlock, reconfirm. In that, when your device is disconnected from Bluetooth and you tap the unlock, a pop-up window will happen asking you to reconfirm your unlock action so that you don't get accidental unlock. Quick key, well, you've got enable quick key and then button function settings. So that's going to be that button press. So press to lock or unlock. You can have it lock only. You can have it unlock only. Trigger actions, single press or double press. Do I have to press once or do I tap tap? So there is a bit of customization there. Here we have alarm. You've got door ajar and then how long it has to be ajar before you receive this message, or left unlock. And notice that it's saying you have to make sure that you have notifications set up, which might be a little hard to read, but that's how it's going to notify you of the alarm. Auto lock, I have this off, but if we toggle this on, you'll have to test it out. This is kind of where things got me, was I was not paying attention, and the auto lock timing being 1 second would mean I opened the door and it was instantly trying to lock itself. It cannot do this if the battery is lower than 20%. You can adjust that time. You also have relock and then relock timing, meaning if I close the door and don't lock it myself, how long before it locks itself automatically, which is great. Pause auto lock. After enabling, you can disable auto lock temporarily, effective only for the next time, by pressing quick on the keypad twice. If you don't want to lock yourself out of your home, that would be the setting that you do, and then tap tap when you open it. Recalibrate, well, if for whatever reason your door isn't locking like you think it should be, you would simply select next and it will walk you through the setup that you did originally when you were installing the lock. Cloud services, in my case I have it on, and you can see cloud service where it's actually going to, in my case a SwitchBot hub, and it can be connected to Google Assistant, Alexa, and IFTTT. Utilizing NFC, if I select this, I can use my phone or an NFC tag to unlock the SwitchBot lock. Here you have your FAQ, so if there's anything that you couldn't find in this video, SwitchBot is very good about providing information for you. Here we have our battery life and firmware. Selecting this will show me, hey, here's your battery level and here's your firmware. If there's an update to your firmware, that's where you can go to get it. And then device info, sensitive information in there, not going to show you that. And then delete this device if you want to remove the lock from your SwitchBot app. And that has been everything that we can do for the SwitchBot Lock Pro in the SwitchBot app.